You're watching A Closer Look. Cybersecurity is an issue that is affecting the globe with the increase in technology around the world. This was alluded by the Chief Executive Officer for Cybernetic Global Intelligence, Raven Prasad, in an exclusive interview with EMTV.
The Chief Executive Officer for Cybernetic Global Intelligence, Raven Prasad, said all organizations are prone to cyber attack at the moment. He further explained on how big organizations can best protect themselves from cyber attacks.
What organizations can do today is, which is happening globally, but it's not happening in PNG. So I think what PNG needs to do is look at what is their cybersecurity infrastructure currently within their organization. So some of the simple things that they need to do or start doing immediately is to actually look at have we done a web application penetration testing in our organization? When was the last time we did that testing? And that penetration testing and web application testing should be done at least on a quarterly basis, if not 6 monthly. Why I say that is because the threat attack vectors that are happening in the market at the moment, the rate of new attacks occurring is enormous. So what it does is if organizations don't prepare themselves, don't do things like penetration tests, web application tests on a quarterly or 6 monthly basis, then they are prone to be a likely candidate for the cyber attack. So they need to ensure that the systems are done correctly.
Mr. Prasad said organizations need to look at the type of policies they are following. Are there internationally cybersecurity standards in place?
So a good one to start off with be a ISO 27001 certification, Information Security Standard. What that does is it actually gives organizations an opportunity to actually set guidelines on what they should work on to protect their organization from cyber attacks occurring.
With the recent cyber attack in the country, Mr. Prasad encourages organizations into improving their cybersecurity infrastructure.
That's some of the cyber attacks that's happened in PNG. I think we need to, that's a message that it's sending to everyone in the organization that your infrastructure may not be as secure as you think it is. So this is the reason why I think organizations need to start looking and focus on seeing how do we actually improve our cybersecurity infrastructure. What are the things we can do? Is there a standard we're following in our organization? What are the methodologies we're using? Are we training our staff? What are the concepts we actually implementing to ensure our organization safe and we can continue doing businesses? Because once you get a cyber attack, it's very difficult to continue business.
The Cybernetic Global Intelligence has been working closely with Daytech for the last 9 years as their cybersecurity partner in PNG. Mr. Prasad said Daytech is internationally accredited to ISO 27001 information security system.
Yes, well, so in PNG, we are very fortunate that we have Daytech as our cybersecurity partner. Daytech has been working with Cybernetic Global Intelligence for the last 9 years, and Daytech in PNG is internationally accredited ISO 27001 information security. So they are an organization that has the standards in place, and they are a certified ISO 27001 information security organization. So that gives assurance.
He said that gives assurance to people that dealing with Daytech that it is a secure organization. Apart from the cyber attack, the looming concern on cyberbullying also comes to reality in PNG, like the recent cyber attack on Miss PNG May Hasola. Mr. Prasad said people should be careful on the type of information they publish on social media.
What are we actually putting on social media? So we need to understand, are we putting the information that's going to keep us safe, or are we putting information that could expose us to dangers? Telling them not to put a lot of details, the type of photos they put out there. They need to have some better understanding and managing it properly.
He said they should be mindful in exposing themselves.
Look, I think, from how I see it at the moment, I think, everyone needs to understand that it's just not PNG that, is a cyber attack, is exposed to cyber attack. Cyber attacks are a global concern. The last figures we saw, it's costing globally nations close to $10.2 trillion in the damage that that's occurring through cyber attacks.
By supporting the government's call on putting measures in place for social media users, he said these should combat cyberbullying. Mr. Prasad further highlighted on how much business cyber criminals have caused globally.
Look, I think, from how I see it at the moment, I think, everyone needs to understand that it's just not PNG that, is a cyber attack, is exposed to cyber attack. Cyber attacks are a global concern. The last figures we saw, it's costing globally nations close to $10.2 trillion in the damage that that's occurring through cyber attacks.
That's all we have for you on this episode of A Closer Look. Join us same time next week Sunday for another episode. On behalf of the entire team, thank you for watching and pleasant viewing.